What's up, guys? I'm Improv, and this is my Ironman. I have no special restrictions and just plan to play the game my own way and show that even if you don't have all day to play, you can still achieve great things. This is Casually Maxing. So the Zulrah arc has been a long time coming. So basically, about a month ago, I tried Zulrah for the first time on my Ironman. And this was around the time, if you remember, there was a bug when the new combat changes came out, which made Zulrah extremely weak to Flames of Zamorak. So I went and tried that, but I haven't done Zulrah honestly in like 4 years, 5 years. I mean, it's been so long since I did it before, and even then I only did like maybe 150 KC, right? So tried it out, and I'm gonna be honest, things did not go good. I think a lot of it was A, not knowing the rotations, and B, the fact that I had to click for the magic to use the magic spell. It just did not go good. So that's kind of where the Zulrah experience started. So pretty much left that and didn't come back for a good while. And by good while, I mean literally 2 seconds later, where I did a Bofa only run and got my first kill on the account, which I had to come back and do because my bruised ego from not being able to do the easy kill with the Flames of Zamorak wouldn't let me just move on. So, yeah. Now, fast forward literally a whole month later, I decide, you know what? It's time. We're going to actually buckle down, do some Zulrah, mainly because a blowpipe would go a long way for my PVM bossing and things like that. Calfight Queen and TOA. Just having a blowpipe is pretty good. So I decided to come back to Zulrah and actually take my time learning it. And we have definitely struggled a bit along the way. I don't have the herblore level to get anti-venoms, so we were doing the anti-poison method, and there was definitely a lot of frustration that went into this. We did manage to find some success doing a hybrid method because of the Zulrah weakness to fire spells, so I was switching between my ranged gear and using Fire Wave. That was pretty good, especially when learning, just trying to figure things out. So then we switched to the full Bofa setup with the thralls and found that was pretty good, but the venom has still been my kryptonite. It has still been the biggest issue. Basically, just getting 1 KC trips, using almost all of my food each kill. And now that could be partly a me issue, just because I'm just taking a lot of damage and not anti-poisoning at the right spots, but we're still learning, we're still figuring it out, right? So, I've been doing some Zulrah, and I can honestly say a couple things here. One, I think I hate this boss more than any other boss I've done. It's just so random. Like, it'll do the mage hit in the mage phase, which is great, and then all of a sudden it hit me 4 times for 35 plus with a ranged attack. Like, it's just such a weird boss. It really upsets me, for one. For two, the Venom stacking up is super annoying. I really want to get a Serpentine Visage. I know I'm only 20 kills in, but I need one ASAP. Right now. We're mainly doing this for the Tanzanite Fang. Or sorry, not the Tanzanite Fang, the Magic Fang, to make a blowpipe. So that is the main reason we're doing this. I just feel like blowpipe's going to be a huge step in the right direction there. But man, and on top of that, because of the new changes, the elemental changes, I still don't know if I prefer doing a full Bofa run and using thralls, or if I actually like having a switch with Firewave. I honestly don't know which one I prefer yet. Um, it feels like I shred when I do the elemental, the Firewave, but sometimes I shred with the crystal armor and the Bofa only too. So I don't know, but we're gonna keep killing it and hopefully get a good drop soon. See, when Zulrah's not a jerk and hitting the most craziest things ever, it's actually easy and very enjoyable. I used one piece of food there. There's the Zulrah Adept Combat Task. I think that's for, yep, 25 kill count, so that's pretty cool. While I was looking at my stat bonuses, I remembered that I have this Blue Moon Spear, and it actually gives better magic attack even than my Trident. So I'm going to try this out, especially since it gives a damage boost as well. We might even hit a little bit better. I swear, Mage just feels better. But it's longer than my average skill time. I don't know. I don't know what it is. At this point, I switched to a Trident and was doing, again, a hybrid switch, and it felt like it was getting a little bit better. I felt like I could at least get maybe some 2-kill trips, but I don't know. I don't know. We have made it to about 44 Zulrah kills, and Zulrah is honestly, it's just such a pain. I know I've said it in numerous clips, but it's just not the greatest of times. We will definitely come back to it. We are a day out from the Wild Gothic Sleep Quest, so I'm also running pretty low on Shark and Caramwan. I think I have like 400 or 500 uncooked Caramwan, and I don't have any uncooked Shark. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm 79 fishing right now. I'm thinking of just go ahead and grinding out 82 fishing, and then that way we can do minnows whenever we need to get some food. But we need to have a good method of getting food, like good food, like shark, because right now we really don't. Like the shark I had was sharks that I cooked up from the raw shark that dropped from ice trolls. So been running pretty low on that. But nice thing is we have 8 Ranar seeds, so we're gonna do some farm runs for that. And I think we're sitting on, we have 15 Snapdragon seeds right now, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that as well, because we do want to get our herblore up. One thing that would make Zulrah literally 10 times easier is if I had just had some anti-venom. If I had some anti-venom, we would be fine. But we're pretty far off with that. I would need to get to 83 herblore, and then I could boost for anti-venom. We already have a ton of antidote plus plus from Zulrah, and of course we have Zulrah scales. So I think we're gonna chill out, do some fishing, start leveling that up, and after that we'll probably just focus on getting some food, just in preparation for this new quest and bosses that come out. Big 80 fishing coming in, and yes, I am 2-tick fishing, trying to get maximum XP right now. Okay. So I just put a Whis portal in my house here, just so that we have an easy method of getting to a disease-free herb patch. Now I'm about to build this fire here so that it is actually disease-free. There we go, 82 fishing. We can now catch anglerfish, and the big thing we were going for, actually anglerfish is really, really good, but the big thing is minnows, meaning we have a good way of getting shark now, so super, super huge. If you were wondering why I've been fishing here, actually I don't know if I showed any clips of that, but basically at Chambers of Zarek, it is a very close spot from barbarian fishing to a bank. So I banked all of my fish. Now, there's a big reason behind this that I'm hoping ends up being a good thing. Basically, the method I'm going to do with these fish is a pretty good herblore method, but let me let me get this stuff broken down and I'll show you. So when you cut up this sleeping sturgeon, you get caviar out of it. This is going to be an important method for some extra herblore XP. Have some caviar here ready. Now, the main reason we want to get some caviar is for these barbarian potions. So we have to complete the barbarian herblore training before we can make them. But basically, it takes a normal 2-dose potion. You add caviar to it. It turns it into a mix. But it gives you some pretty good herblore XP. So let me go knock out this herblore training, and then I'm going to show you that. So it does actually require you to complete the fishing portion of this and the fire making portion, and then basically you'll talk to him again. And after that, he'll say, or you'll have an option here that says, "What was the secret knowledge of herblore we talked of?" Then you're going to talk to him, finish that. And afterwards, you should be able to add row to a normal attack potion. Boom, that turns into a mix. That's 8 herblore XP there. Now, there's a lot of different mixes you can do. Obviously, the low level ones aren't going to give you as much XP. But when I was looking through these, so there's a lot of things you're not going to want to use them on, right? Like super attack potions, you're going to need those later for super combat, especially if you're an Iron Man. If you're not an Iron Man, you can use them on just your highest one, and you'll get some pretty good XP. But for an Iron Man, again, super attack potion, you're going to need anti-poison. I think that's regular anti-poison, so you're not really going to make those. But you could buy those from Karamja. That could be free XP. Might have to think about that. But after looking through all of these, luckily I'm 75 herblore, so anti-fire mix seems decent. So basically what you can do then, and boom. Now we have 15 2 doses. So what we're going to do now, deposit this stuff. You know what? I don't have a spot in there for that. So I'm going to take that out. We're going to take out this caviar. We're going to use... I just ate that. We're going to use the caviar on these 53 herblore each. What I can do is I can swap left click for these. I mean, look at that. 53... I just drank it. What's wrong with me? But pretty decent XP, I would say, just for basically potions that I'm not going to use a ton of. Like antifires, I don't use that much of. And 2 doses is probably going to be enough for the most part. So, I don't know. I think it's a pretty good method, especially for some extra XP. Alright, we're here at the fishing platform to catch these minnows. If you are relatively new to the game, you might not know about minnows, but basically these are like the best method of getting shark. Basically every 40 minnows is essentially one shark. This tends to be a little bit quicker than using just a standard harpoon on them. You get them a lot quicker here. And the minigame is pretty cool. Basically, you just need a full angler outfit. You need to go to the fishing guild, talk to Kylie Minnow there, and if you have the full angler outfit and 82 fishing, they'll allow you to come out here to the platform. The platform is interesting in which basically this fishing spot just moves clockwise every like 10 to 12 seconds. So you just have to click on it and then you're good to go. These stack up in one inventory slot, so you don't even have to bank. You can just sit here and do this for as long as you want. And yeah, it's a pretty chill way of getting sharks. So that's the main reason I've been grinding out 82 fishing. There's a lot of bosses and other PVM content that I want to do. The only food I've had for such a long time is just the carom ones. Like I haven't had like real food, for such a long time. So this is going to be pretty huge having a way to get these. So we're going to stock up on a good little amount of sharks. I don't know how long we'll be here, but we're going to stock up on them and then we can get back into some PVM. Farm runs as well, as you can see, but we did manage to get 354 sharks. That only took like, I don't know, an hour, maybe a little over an hour at 82 fishing, which is nice. But I'm going to give it a break now. I kind of want to do some PVM. So let's see here. We currently have 371 raw shark. We're going to cook those up after we cook up some of these carambuan. We have 6.4k. Basically, I got this just from AFKing while I played other games. So we have a good amount of food there. We're going to cook that up, and then we are going to do some PVM. Nothing feels better than cooking every single shark in your inventory. Alright, we're heading back to Zulrah. We are trying out this Cure Me method. So we're going to see how that works out for us. Yeah, I think that went a little bit better. 143. I had a chance to have such a quick one. I actually rinsed this one. Bad. That was crazy. Okay, so I found what works best for me is on, say, like a melee phase, I do a double cure me down to nothing, and then I drink an antidote plus plus that I've been getting from here for 30 seconds of venom immunity. That's actually huge. That's the play for me right now. Oh, okay. So that, I was like, what's happening? Like, what am I supposed to do there? Like, what? Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh. Bruh. A 40-41? I was hardly ready. There's kill count number 60. And we still don't have much of anything, but we're getting there. There's 84 cooking. We can now cook up our anglerfish that we caught yesterday. Like 190 of them. Oh my god. We got the Visi at 61. Let's go. So happy. I mean, this makes life so much easier. Let's go to use chisel on it. Boom. Look at that. Oh, so nice. Now we just have to charge it. I don't know how many we're gonna need. I don't remember exactly how the charges work in here, but we have a good amount. And this is probably the best drop that we could have gotten for farming. Just because no more venom is gonna be huge. Ah, look at that. Let's go. So sacrifice a little bit of damage since we're not going to be using the crystal helm, but we gain venom immunity. So kind of a great trade-off in my opinion, which means honestly, we should switch back to thralls. That's going to be a game changer. All right, the back-to-back. Not quite. That's okay. A lot of scales. That's good. This is my fastest kill time yet. Minute 33. Holy. Huge combat achievement. Zulrah Veteran. Number 75. Oh my god, a minute 12. What? A dupe Visi? Uh... Okay. There's KC 101 coming in. A minute 12 we killed one of them. That was the Visi drop too. That's so insane. I was actually destroying it. We are at KC 101 for Zulrah. I think this is a good point to end the video. Definitely started off with a lot of downs. It was a struggle. It was honestly a struggle. And I know 100 kills to get 2 of these. I know I'm spooned. I know I got super lucky, but the first few kills, probably the first like 60 were kind of a pain. That were like 1 kill trips, using all my food, trying out different methods to see what was actually quicker, and the venom was ticking and I was losing a lot of health. There was a lot going on, okay? And like I said, I know that I got super lucky on this, but man, having the Serp helm makes all the difference. Like I have 2 to 4 kill trips now. So well, I'm gonna be doing this probably a little bit more casually now. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how many we'll do, but it won't be like a insane primary focus of videos probably. We're going to do some other things as well, but I'll definitely be clocking in a good amount of these kills, probably like 20 to 30 a day if I can. But thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I know that it started off with me complaining a lot, but ended with me being pretty happy, you know? So that just goes to show, if you complain, Jagex will give you a drop. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.